What we have here is a 2016 Ford F150 3.5 liter Ecoboost. This is an oil change special here. First oil change at 6,000 miles. The book says to do it at 10,000, but break-in oil change, I'm going to go ahead and do it right now at 6,000 miles. The first step we want to do is remove this this wind barrier here, or noise dampener right here. Yes, we decided it's sufficient to just drop the front end of the noise dampener down. That reveals the drain plug, and here is the oil pan situated underneath. There's going to be a lot of pressure when I release that. 6 quarts of oil squeezed into a tight place, so I'm going to move this back a little bit. First oil change. There we go. Next step on this Ecoboost 3.5 liter is to get the oil filter right in there. Pretty easy to access. There's an oil drain tube right here. Just get something underneath that to catch the oil. So I'm gonna go ahead and just let that drain. What you want to do is you want to dip your finger in the new oil and make a oil gasket on the new rubber gasket. Just kind of coat it with oil, not to cross thread it. Next step is just to tighten it up by hand, back it off a tad, and just make sure that it's hand tight. Don't over tighten it. Get it good and snug, and then just back it off about a quarter turn. Wipe it off, wipe off all the extra oil, get everything good and clean. It's just good. I went ahead and wiped it off, got it good and clean. All the oil is done dripping out. I gave it a solid half hour here, so I'll go ahead and replace the oil drain plug. Get this good and tight. There we go. Follow the oil. Okay. The next step is to replace the oil. Alright, 6 quarts of full synthetic Castrol 5W30 is the prescription for all of Ford's motors. Which I personally think is pretty cool. I had an 89 F150 306 4.9 liter, and that motor also took 6 quarts of oil. So it's nice that it's a nice even number. You have some Okay. Wipe up any oil that may have dripped because oil collects dust. Now we're gonna go to a initial 6,036.7 miles. Okay, here we go. Initial startup. Check for leaks. First we'll go into our oil life. And we'll go ahead and reset that. 100% oil life remaining. The engine is idling. Okay, and now the final step in the F150 Ecoboost oil change is to verify that the oil is all full. I put 6 quarts back in it. That's what it calls for. But it's a good practice just to make sure that you're all topped off. So just make sure that you, when you put this dipstick back in, that you seat it fully and that it's sealed. I saw one YouTube video where an engine had blown all the oil out because the person didn't seat the dipstick properly, and it caused some severe damage on their Ecoboost. So alright, that is how you change the oil in your F-150 Ecoboost. So summertime mix, I'm just using a regular bug remover with a rain repeller, 32 degrees plus. It's July, so we're good. I'm gonna go ahead and just top her off. I use a lot of washer fluid. Try not to spill. Okay. Thanks, folks.